Hey guys, this is Pluto here with.
Sycho Sid.
He's a top lane player for CLG.Black, and this is one of two events that you guys have been to in most recent memory. You guys were at GSL as a team, completely there, and you guys had a pretty good showing there. You want to tell us a little bit about that GSL performance?
Well, GSL was like our first offline event, so it's like it was a really big step for us, and we really had to step it up to get, just to get our name out there, being a fresh new team. And we placed second place behind TSM, and I don't know, it was a really good experience. Like we were there more for, I guess the whole experience, but we treated it also as a practice because we don't practice as much as a team, which is really bad. Like for example, for this event, we literally had our substitute mid Wild Turtle for like 3 days, and we probably practiced for 2 days max. So yeah, it's problematic.
Now, show up to play you guys did at GSL. You came in second there. Didn't have as strong of a performance here at the MLG Raleigh event. You guys were knocked down to the losers bracket by Dignitas and then completely taken out by Team Dynamic. But considering Dignitas is going to the grand finals and Team Dynamic is up for third place, that's not bad. They're two very, very strong teams. What do you think went wrong in those particular games?
Well, against Dignitas, I think, to be honest, of course they're one of the top teams right now in NA and in the world, so they just completely outclassed us. But our team has, I believe that we have really good potential. So give us a couple months maybe, and we'll be able to top them. And as for the dynamic games, I think we're just out of the mindset. Some people made calls, the team didn't really commit to it, which should never happen. Even if your team thinks it's a bad call, if one person goes in, you should go in as well. Otherwise, the game just got out of control. It spiraled.
So how does actually play calling work for CLG.Black? Is there one person that makes the call in particular, or do you guys kind of just leave it up in the air and, like you said, just follow whomever into battle?
Well, usually we have so many voices going in, maybe 2 or 3 people calling stuff at the same time. And for this tournament or the last few games, we narrowed it down to having our jungler make the calls. They were good calls, but the game was so hectic that everything just fell out of balance. So I don't know. We'll see what we'll do in the future.
It's kind of interesting to hear that because I know a lot of teams have problems with no one talking. It looks like you guys have too many people talking. So as long as you can nail it down to one person, I think you guys will be really, very strong. Using Wild Turtle as your sub here and not Link 112, is it? Or 115? Well, it's 115. It's one of those 1-1s. He's not here because of school. So using Wild Turtle as a sub, you said you came into this, you only had 2 days of practice with him. How do you feel his performance has been? And then, with Link in school and everything, could we potentially see a Wild Turtle be tamed for CLG.Black?
Well, the surprising thing is that Wild Turtle, he carried I don't want to say carry Legion. He pulled his own weight through Legion and for IPL face-off, and we saw him as a really strong mid. The surprising thing is he doesn't even play mid as a main. He went from top lane, mained AD, and then now he's trying AP. So our team comps and our picks were kind of limited. Just no offense to him, he's a great player, but if you practice mid for maybe a month more, we probably could have got a lot better. Because what TD did was they just banned TF and Gragas, which are 2 of his strongest AP mids, and that made us, that really limited our choices in mids. And as for replacing Link, I don't know, he's irreplaceable. Shout outs to Link, he's back in Berkeley, getting his study on. He's a really gifted player, and it's sad that he's not here. But yeah, we try to manage, and I have no updates on whether we're replacing him with Wild Turtle or not.
We'll see what happens in the future. We'll leave that ambiguous and up in the air. Now, like you said, Wild Turtle kind of has a slim champion pool. He kind of did really well with Legion. They came in third place at the IPL face-off, and you guys were able to pick him up. And now that Legion has their full lineup here with probably, in the mid lane and everyone else, you guys were able to put the nail in the coffin for them and knock out a heavy favorite for this tournament, at least maybe a third place pick for Legion. How'd you guys feel coming into that game? Were you guys a little bit nervous about Legion's momentum carried from IPL face-off, or were you guys just here to play and here to have fun?
We're here to have fun, and as a team, we were pretty confident in our abilities. If you saw the games, our bot lane carried pretty hard. Hoodstomp, I don't want to say he crushed Demon, but he did he outplayed him or he just outcarried him, and we had confidence in all of our lanes.
Now, as far as top lane is concerned, that is where you find your home up there, your home roost. What kind of signifies the Sycho Sid play style? Are you very aggressive? Do you play very passive and just ward and just farm and then just hope to snowball the lane? What exactly exemplifies your play style?
Well, if there are a lot of other teams watching this right now, I don't want to say anything. No, my playstyle varies. Like, if I feel that I'm gonna be in danger of getting ganked and there are five CS I might miss, I'll miss those CS, like, just to be safe. As opposed to like a lot of aggressive junglers who do anything for the CS or push their advantage, they get baited easily. Like, they could get lane ganked by the jungler just like that if they're predictable. So for me, I like to vary my playstyle.
Awesome. So you're just like a dynamic player, a jack of all trades, pretty much. Maybe a master of none. Who knows? As far as top lane champions are concerned, I know I've seen and actually followed your guide before on Lee Sin on Solo Mid's website, I believe. Is there any other champions that you kind of find your home with that you really enjoy playing, even if they're not the most tournament viable? Who do you just like playing when you're in your free time at home? Or do you not even play top lane in your free time?
Well, solo queue I've been trying to play my top lane, but usually I just like working on champions that I have to play for the team. Like, for me, I consider myself a very versatile player with a big champion pool, but I still have those champions that I have to completely master. Like, I've been playing Vlad a lot for solo queue. You've seen it in this tournament, and I hope it showed my progress. But yeah, I don't know. I play anything.
Play everything. Play everything. Well, is there anything you think that signifies CLG.Black's growth? Are you guys working on anything in particular? You guys need to work on your aggression? Do you guys need to work on your? You said there's a lot of people talking, too many cooks in the kitchen, maybe. Because we could see you guys potentially at IPL 5. If you guys make it through those qualifying brackets, we'd love to see you there. What does CLG.Black need to work on, maybe specifically? Maybe one big point for you.
We have to work on practicing in general. Like, that's how you get better. Yeah, with the play calling, we have to come up with one solid play caller. Like, I believe Azubu Blaze Reaper's the only one who talks about or makes the calls. Also, I guess we have to do something with our mid situation, like whether Link's gonna stay or if we're gonna find like a replacement that we're comfortable with, and that's where it all begins.
Well, I hope it works out for you guys. Was there any last-minute shout-outs you'd like to give? Twitter, YouTube, stream, Facebook? I don't know, OkCupid, whatever you want?
Yeah, OkCupid.
Hey, if you're St. Vicious, it works.
Okay, so shout-outs to my friends and family who support me. My Twitter right now is CLG_Psycho Sid. Shout-out to the other CLG team. Shout-out to Link115 out there in Berkeley, like I said before. And to our sponsors, XMG, Own3D, Razer, and Elabuff. Yeah, you guys are awesome. And shout-outs to Pluto for the interview.
Of course. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wish you guys the best of luck in the IPL 5 qualifiers. Hope to see you there in Las Vegas on the big stage with the big lights. In the meantime, we'll see you next time.